Hello, welcome back. My name is Bronson, and I am doing more quests. I think the next one I want to do, because people keep telling me to do it, and it's also next on the optimal quest list order, is this waterfall quest. It seems a bit scary because I've got to be able to survive enemies up to level 86 attacking you. I'm a little bit below this, but you know, I've now got 21 strength. I found a bit off camera. Will that be enough? Maybe, maybe not. I guess we will find out. So we basically need a bunch of runes, food, a rope, and then this gets us a huge amount of strength and attack experience, so it should help us level up here. So let's close that. We need a rope. Where do we buy a rope? Let's see if the general store has rope. If not, we'll go to the Grand Exchange or something. Shop assistant, you still got goblins in here. No rope. Okay, let's go find where we can buy rope. Okay, I should have everything I need. I've got a bunch of salmons that I got from leveling up my strength. Got some rope, got some more runes. I probably don't need all these amulets on me still, but you know, why not? And now we need to head to the start of the quest, which is all the way over here. So that will be one of the teleport necklaces. What did it reckon? Games necklace. What game is over here? Is this Burthorpe? No. Barbarian Assault. We've got Barbarian Assault on here. Barbarian Outpost. Is that Barbarian Assault? Yes, there we go. Okay. Now these necklaces are huge time savers. But let's run across to the start of the waterfall quest. Right, so Almira over here seems to be the person to talk to. Hello. Ah, hello there. Nice to see an outsider for a change. Are you busy? I have a problem. Convenient. How can I help? It's my son, Hudon. He's always getting into trouble. The boy's convinced there's hidden treasure in the river, and I'm a bit worried about his safety. The poor lad can't even swim. I can go and take a look if you like. Would you? You're so kind. You can use a small raft out back if you wish. Do be careful. The current downstream is very strong. Hence that whirlpool there. Okay, so we've got to go find a little boy. There should be a raft somewhere. This? Yes. Let's get on the log raft. Like I was going the wrong way. No, that's also the wrong way. I think we need to go through the house. There must be a closed door or something in the way. There's a gate. Okay. We are boarding this. We push off downstream. And we immediately crash. We got about 10 feet. We didn't go anywhere. We crashed into a small island. Hello, son. Are you okay? You need help? It looks like you need the help. Your mum sent me to find you. Don't play nice with me. I know you're looking for the treasure too. What treasure you talk of? Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm dumb. If I told you, you'd take it all for yourself. Maybe I could help. I'm fine alone. I wonder what this treasure is. Okay, can I go somewhere else? Swim? You swim out into the water. The current is too strong, washing you downstream. Blimey, where'd you come from? Not another one of those treasure hunters, are you? Treasure hunters? They say there's treasure hidden within the waterfall, left behind by the old elven king. Not that anyone's ever found anything. Interesting. Is this where I can learn more about this? You could ask Hadley, the tourist guide. He'll be in the building just here. Okay, well, this is a convenient place to wash up then. Let's go talk to Hadley in here. Just barge into his house. Hello, Hadley. Are you on holiday? If so, you've come to the right place. I'm Hadley, the tourist guide. Anything you need to know, just ask me. We have some of the most unspoiled wildlife and scenery in Gillinor. People come from miles around to fish in the clear lakes or to wander the beautiful hillsides. It is quite pretty. Surely pretty is an understatement, sir. Beautiful, amazing, or possibly life-changing would be more suitable wording. Have you seen Backstorian Falls? Named after the elven king who was buried beneath them. Can you tell me what happened to the elven king? Backstorian? I guess he died a long, long time ago. It's quite sad, really. After leaving his kingdom to deal with invading forces, Backstorian returned to find his wife Glariel had been captured by the enemy. This destroyed Backstorian. After years of searching, he became a recluse. He went into the secret home he had made for Glariel under the waterfall and sealed himself in. To this day, no one has managed to enter. I have a feeling we're about to change that. Anyway, I believe we have a book on him upstairs if you want to learn more. Is there treasure under the waterfall? Haha, another treasure hunter. Well, if there is, no one's been able to get to it. They've been searching that river for decades, all to no avail. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy your visit. So there seems to be a book on... Gladriel said upstairs. Let's have a look. Is it in here? You search the books. None of them look interesting. Is it in here? You found a book named Book on Backstorian on the bookcase. Okay, let's read through this and see what he says. The missing relics. Many artifacts of elven history were lost after the Fourth Age, following the departure of the elves from these lands. The greatest loss of our collections of elf history were the hidden treasures of Backstorian. Some believe these treasures are still unclaimed, but it is more commonly believed their dwarf miners recovered them early in the Fifth Age. Another great loss was the Glariel's Pebble, a key which allowed her family to visit her tomb. The pebble was taken by a gnome family over a century ago. It is hoped the descendants of the gnome may still have the pebble hidden in their cave under the tree gnome village. The Sonnet of Backstorian. The love between Backstorian and Glariel was said to have lasted over a century. They lived a peaceful life, learning and teaching the laws of nature. When trouble hit their home in the west, Backstorian left on a great campaign. He returned to find his people slaughtered and his wife taken by the enemy. After years of searching for his love, he finally gave up and returned to the home he had made for Glariel under the Backstorian Falls. Once he entered, he never returned. Only he and Glariel had the power to enter the waterfall. Since Backstorian entered, no one else has been able to get in. It's as if the powers of nature still work to protect him. The power of nature. Glariel and Backstorian were masters of nature. Trees would grow, hills form, and rivers flood on their command. Backstorian in particular had perfected rune law. It was said that he could use the stones to control earth, water, and air. Ode to Eternity, a short piece written by Backstorian himself. What care I for this mortal coil, where treasures are yet so frail? For it is you that is my lifeblood, the wine to my holy grail. And if I see the judgment day, when God fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory as my kingdom turns to rust. Okay. So, the key is in Tree Gnome Village. One of the gnomes there might have it. Feels like that's the next step. Aha, go to the center of the Tree Gnome Village, go down the ladder at the entrance. Where is Tree Gnome Village? Oh. It's a long way down. And it's in the middle of a maze. Okay. Do you have anywhere that's near the Tree Gnome Village? Where's Berthorpe? Doesn't look like it, but we've not been through Ardoin yet, so we can walk our way down, have a little look, see what's in here, and then get to the Tree Gnome village. So let's start on that journey. So this here appears to be the tree village with the little maze. The plugin does, of course, tell you exactly where to go, but I'm going to see if I can figure out myself. Let's talk to this guy. Hello there. Hello, welcome to our maze. I'm Elko the Tree Gnome. I haven't heard of your sort. There's not many of us left. Once you could find tree gnomes anywhere in the world. Now we hide in small groups to avoid capture. Capture by whom? Tree gnomes have been hunted for so-called fun since as long as I can remember. Our main threat nowadays are General Khazard's troops. They know no mercy, but also very dense. They'll never find their way through our maze. Have fun. Okay. Let's get through this maze. It's going to be a little bit easier knowing that I can just look over the top, I guess. Do I go over here? Maybe. Can I just click in the middle? That'd be very easy. I can't reach that. Okay. So we can go around to here, I think. Looks like there's a way in here. So if we come back the way we come into here, maybe that will take us in. Maybe not. If not, we can always try heading over this way and go in that way. I don't know how mazes work. There is a trick, isn't there? Like, oh, keep your hand on the left wall or something, but maybe gnomes don't follow by those rules. So let's come into here. I'd like to go through there, but it's not quite somewhere. All these benches look like peanuts. And we're back out of the maze again. Okay, that wasn't the right way. Good to know. Let's have some stamina juice so we can keep running through the maze. Let's try this way. Is this a friendly wolf? That's a level 64 wolf. Okay. Let's just run past that. Ow. This is just going to take us back to the main entrance, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to look up the solution. However, I think I will start fast forwarding some of this because I'm going to be running around in circles for a while. Speaking of running around in circles, this way is a complete dead end. Oh, I think we've found our way through. Yes. I'm sure that was meant to be very easy, but we got there. So we are now in the Tree Gnome village, and we need to talk to someone. We need to find the descendants of that person. Look around, enjoy it. Okay. All right, let's open you up so you can... Oh, look, there's a solution. And we're not even meant to be in this bit. We need to head underground, it looks like. Okay. Well, at least, you know, we stopped by, we said hello. And now we leave again. On what's under here? I don't know where I went wrong the first time. I almost had the right path, and then obviously, well, took one wrong turning and decided to go the very long way round. Okay, what do we got? Hobgoblins, bats, zombies. Okay. These are too high level for me. What am I doing here? Oh, I find a key in the crate. Was that the key? Was that the... We just skipped the quest to, well, to try and figure out who... We did it? Or we... No, okay, we're back down the ladder. There's still more on the ladder. I should have got more stamina potions because I am not very strong against these guys. Oh well, that's why I've got a bunch of fish. Could always put a defense prayer on as well. Thick skin. Okay, open this, and we're talking to this guy about something. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm Glory and this is my home. Thing is, as you can see, I've got a small problem. Those hobgobs are all over the place trying to steal from my family's heirlooms. I've been stuck in here for ages. Do you need some help? Oh, don't worry, I'm sure I'll work something out. I just need some time to think. In that case, do you mind if I have a look around? No, of course not. You look amongst the junk on the floor and find Glarior's pebble. Can I take this old pebble? Oh, that, yes, have it. It's just some old elven junk, I believe. You give Glory the key. Ah, thanks a lot for the key, traveller. No problem. Take care, Glory. Well, that was handy. So, well, we just leave it on the floor. That helps us. Bank everything beside the pebble and some food. After, go use Glarior's pebble to Glarior's tombstone east. Okay. What did I need these runes for? So I do need these runes. Okay, I'll keep the runes on me as well. Let's... Ah, I've got Falador teleport now as well. Level 37. Where did we go before? It was a game, wasn't it? Okay, let's go to Varrock. Bank our stuff, I guess. Is it banking everything so we don't lose it, I'm assuming? So yeah, let's go bank, and then I'll teleport back over to the game place and do the next part of the quest. Okay, so we are by Glarior's tombstone, which is just by the dwarf cannon mission we did last episode. So I'm assuming we read this. Here lies Glarior, wife of Baxtarian, true friend of nature in life and death. May she now rest, knowing only visitors with peaceful intent can enter. Yes, peaceful intent. Place a pebble on the gravestone, small indent, but nothing happens. Right, so that's why we've got to bank everything that's not food, because it won't let us in if we've got weapons, I'm assuming. Okay. Can I enter here? No, because I've got to be the Fishers Guild, haven't I? Well, there's a bank up in here, back where we were, so let's go do that again, and then run back. Right, I have stripped off, taken all my weapons off. All I've got is a pocket full of a pebble and a bunch of fish. Let's see if it lets us in this time. Ooh. You place a pebble in the gravestone small indent. The stone slab slides back, revealing a ladder. You climb down it. So here we are in a grave. This is when we run past everything, I guess. Is opening this chest suicide? Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, we got an amulet. Glarior's amulet. Let's put that on. Down here. That's a big dude. Whoa. Let's search a tomb. Urn full of ashes. I'm assuming I can just run out now. Run, 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 run. I'm up the ladder. Is there more to it, or is it just... It doesn't have a map? Okay. Oh, it's next to the goblin camp we're in before. Right. So we've got the thing. Now, we leave the tomb. Get some runes. Rope. And some food. I didn't bring anything else with me, so let's use the Lumbridge teleport and go get our stuff back. So, we've got our runes that we need, we've got our rope for some reason. I brought the Chronicle so we can teleport back later. And now we've got to get on this raft again, see what happens. You push off down the stream. Crash in the same place. Okay, we're coming down here. And we need to use the rope on the overhanging rock. This rock. Aha! Nice, that very rigid rope. Now we climb down. Here it is, under the waterfall. Here we are. There's some spiders. Level 52. Let's stay away from those. Skeleton mage. Alright, looks like I'm searching this crate. And I've been rotted. Okay, all of my stats are going down. Well, we're running through stuff. I didn't know if I was allowed to bring stuff or not. So I didn't bring anything apart from food, and I didn't even bring that much food. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Use one air, water, and rune on each of the 6 pillars in the room. So we place one of each on each thing. Okay. This bit should be easy enough. Thank you, quest plugin. Otherwise, I would still be on the first part trying to figure out what raft I meant to click on. Okay. And the last one. Boom. Afterwards, use Glariel's amulet on the statue. I was wearing it. Maybe I'm not meant to do that. Use that on a statue of Glariel. You place the amulet around the neck of the statue. You hear a loud rumble as the floor beneath rises. Ooh, treasure chalice. You go to the treasure chalice. However, water floods into the room as you do. Did I mess something up? So I was meant to use the urn on the thing. So have I got to go back and get another amulet? Search the crate, go through the doors. Do not left click the chalice, use the urn on the chalice. Ah. Oh well, you know, I felt like going through that elf maze, gnome maze again. So I guess I'll go and do that and then get the runes and everything we need and then try that again. Okay, so I finally got everything that we need again. It took me just way too long. First I was like, okay, I can get my gear this time and use that. So I got all my gear, went back to the gnome village, went through the maze. Didn't get it first time, but didn't take as long as last time. And then when I got into the maze, I found the gnome, realised it already had the pebble. It was the amulet I needed from the grave. So I went to the grave. Couldn't get into the grave because I had all my gear on. So then I went back, dropped all my gear off, went back to the grave, and then got the amulet, and then realised I hadn't brought... Well, I couldn't bring any runes with me, so then I went back, got my runes, and now we are here again. I've still got the key from last time, so I should be able to just run straight through. I'll remember to pick up the urn. And this time I will not click on... Ouch. Oh, I thought I didn't have the key there. I will then be able to complete the quest, I hope. So. Do the fun old click each of these. Oh, I don't have to do the whole thing again. I can just use the urn straight on this. That's handy. You carefully pour the ashes into the chalice and remove backstory as treasure. Easy quest. First time, no problems at all. Super easy. Okay. So that's Waterfall done. We've got a quest point, 13,750 strength and attack, 2 diamonds, 2 gold bars, 40 mithril seeds. You can grow mithril. Our strength is now 33 and our attack is now 31. Combat at 35. Wow. Our attack was at 10 before, I believe, and our strength at 21. So that's a huge jump. That's crazy. Look at that. So I guess we can start putting some of that to use. But with that done, I'm going to teleport out, and then that will be it for today's episode. That is Waterfall done. We have completed how many quests now? Where's the quest log? Here. 18 out of 170, so only 152 left to go. Shouldn't take us too long. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, leave any feedback, any advice, anything you hate. I appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care.